What's up, everybody? Welcome back to Game Week FC. My name's Travis. This is my brother Parker. We're back with our best bets for the weekend. Parker, are you excited?
Yes, I am. Why don't you pull up that scoreboard before we get going here?
I got you. All right, guys. This was our record from this past weekend. Parker finally gets his bounce back week.
It was coming.
Yeah, I'm honestly happy for you. You had some good things here. Hold on, that is not correct. Nice try.
What
does that make?
That's a good catch.
So you actually went
5-4-1.
5-4-1. I'm glad I caught that. Still a solid week.
Oh, yeah, so positive.
Um,
we were positive.
Let's see. So that's. Sorry about that, guys. Yeah, 5-4-1. I went 4-5-1. Pretty even. Unfortunately, our best bets are. Should we even call them best bets anymore? Or just I feel like we've been struggling with our best bets.
I feel like we should start keeping track of our best bet record.
I don't know if we want to do that.
Well, I feel like we should, because we're advertising our best bets.
That's valid.
And we failed them 2 out of the last 3 weeks.
Something like that.
Now, I know last week, not 2 weeks ago, we hit both of ours, but yeah, this week was rough. Really got off to a bad start with Embuemo.
Yeah. Man, I will never trust.
He should have. I mean, if he wasn't dragged down on that penalty, he would have had the shot on target, probably a goal.
Yeah. I can't trust Man United, dude. It's just they're so volatile. It's freaking insane.
Yeah, I agree.
But I don't know. We move onwards. We keep going.
Yep. Hopefully. All right. Well, time to turn the page. Match week 7.
Match week 7, first game, Bournemouth, Fulham. What do you got in this game?
Yeah, I really like both teams to score here. I don't know what the odds are like on DraftKings, but they're around 120 on Hard Rock.
Hey, that's
130.
Not bad.
Yeah.
That's not bad, man.
Love that.
I do like both teams to score. However, I've looked at the past 5 results head to head. Past 3 times they've played at Bournemouth. I believe they've been all clean sheet wins for Bournemouth. Maybe 2 or 3 of those were clean sheets. It might have. I don't know. I'd have to double check, but I know Bournemouth have won the last 3 times they've played at home against Fulham, and knowing that Fulham are not a great away team makes me want to pick Bournemouth money line. So that is what I'm going to go with.
I like that. I like that pick.
I trust that a little bit more than both teams to score, but I mean, both could hit, and we could both be happy.
Plus 282, not too shabby.
That's not, yeah. If you combine those, that's not too shabby. But yeah, both are pretty good odds. But I definitely lean towards a Bournemouth win, personally. Let's move on to the next game. We got Leeds United versus Tottenham. What do you got?
I kind of like both teams to score again here. My prediction for this game was a uh, what did I say 2-1 Tottenham? I can't remember. 1-1,
I think you
two
said
one.
one. Yeah, I think you said 1-1.
Yeah. All right. Well, I like both teams to score.
Okay. I like that as well. That's a really good price. Tottenham have kind of honestly Tottenham have had some shootouts recently. Champions League, and then pretty sure had a shootout prior to that weekend or that week. I
Yeah.
mean, they gave up a goal to Wolves 1-1. They're kind of showing some signs of goals. Honestly, Thomas Frank is slowly, becoming like they're slowly becoming like more like the Brentford style of play. Um, just tons of goals. At the start of the season, they were very low scoring. So now I think they're kind of opening up a little bit. So I like that. But my play is going to be over 2.5 goals.
Hmm.
The last 5 times they've played each other, there have been over 2.5 goals. 4 out of 5 of those games have had over 3.5. So if you're feeling frisky, over 3.5 at plus 250 could be a play as well. But I'm gonna be safe, and I'm gonna go with over 2.5. That's gonna be my main play in the game. Um, yeah, I like it a lot.
All right. Yeah, I don't hate that.
But hopefully both teams score and it ends up being a shootout. That'd be fantastic.
Great for the neutral.
Great for the neutral. All right, let's move on to our next game, Arsenal West Ham.
Um, yeah, give me the Gunners spread 1.5.
The Gunna spread. Let's see here, -1.5. Where's it? Gunners -1.5 is -170. I am on the opposite side of you. Give me West Ham +2. I talked a little bit about it in our correct score video. The past 2 times West Ham have visited Arsenal, they have won the game. I believe the last time they played it was 1-0 West Ham. And I just feel like Nuno is going to have that new manager bounce somehow at the Londoners Emirates Stadium. It feels it's gross. It's really gross, but oh, yeah,
It,
I wouldn't be surprised.
it is gross, but there is actually decent value at +2 for the Hammers.
Yeah.
So I don't hate it.
Yeah, honestly, I think I probably will sprinkle a little bit of West Ham money line
Whew.
at plus 1100. That's insane value. Well, I don't know if I'd call it value yet, but um, I will sprinkle a little West Ham money line. I will, but West Ham +2 is my pick for this game.
All right.
West Ham fans rejoice. Moving on to the game that I absolutely hate. United hosting Sunderland.
Yeah, I love this game. It's going to be extremely entertaining. Um, Obviously, there will be one particular man in the stadium that will be worried about his job security. Um, but give me both teams to score.
Mm. Why
And
are these both teams' score odds like so low?
I know. So
Too
this
much.
one, this one was surprisingly very low to me on Hard Rock as well. So I love this. Love it.
That's that's actually shocking. I can't believe it's that low. Um, Guys, in my pick, in the correct score, I said Sunderland to win the game 3-1.
Gross. It's
Very gross. Very
so
gross.
gross.
So, but the past three times they've played at United. Oh my God. Last three times they've played at Man United, Sunderland have visited Old Trafford. United have won by at least 2 goals. So I don't want to do this. I really don't want to do this. Honestly, I would avoid this game at all costs. Man United minus 1.5.
You just completely faded your prediction.
I know, I know. This is terrible, but if not, then I'm probably going to make both bets. I'm going to do Man United minus 1.5 and then sprinkle a little Sunderland money line.
Godspeed, brother. I don't like
Hey,
either of those.
best case scenario. I mean, but yeah, best case scenario, Sunderland wins. Screw it. Honestly, like in the correct score video, I was like, honestly, I could see this being Amarim's last game. It has that feel about it, and Sunderland at plus 500 is ridiculous value for a team that's got a better record than Man United right now and are higher in the league. So, but in terms this pick right here, minus 1.5, that's just from historical head to head, you know, consistency there. So yeah, I don't know. I hate this game. I should probably stay away from it, but I probably won't. Um, but yeah, we're just gonna leave it at that. We've got some wild picks this weekend. All right, Chelsea Liverpool, massive game.
Yeah, massive game indeed. This one is so tough to call. Both teams coming in not the best form. Um, Chelsea have had, was it 3 red cards in the last 3 games?
Hmm.
Um, can you? I'm not too familiar with DraftKings, but can you bet on red cards?
No, I've looked it up. You can't.
Because it feels like a game where Liverpool would actually get the red card.
Ooh, ooh.
Um,
Hmm.
yeah, so
TLB.
I don't know how to configure that into a bet. But my prediction here was a draw, but also a draw with goals. So, well, all right. Show me the both teams score odds here. Minus 215. That's
It's very
horrendous.
high. That's that's yeah. It's a bit
All right,
reckless.
time to bet Chelsea.
Wow, you're honestly on the same thinking as me. Um, I the past 5 times these two teams have played, the away team has scored. Okay, both teams have scored in 4 of those 5 games. I believe. Yeah, I think that's right. Yeah, 4 of the 5 games. But if we're talking about just what I think right now, Liverpool are in an absolute slump. They need to bounce back. But Chelsea just they Liverpool coming back from Turkey. Chelsea have just stayed in the comforts of their home. They had a Champions League game at Stamford Bridge, and they won it against Benfica. I just feel like they are more ready for this game than Liverpool. Um, yeah, honestly, I agree with you. Tino bet Chelsea. Maybe if I was gonna make a same game parlay, I'd probably go both teams to score and then Chelsea or tie at plus 100. I think that's gonna be my pick. But I
Okay.
do love Tino bet Chelsea.
Fair.
Yeah, yeah, I'm gonna go with that. Both teams scored Chelsea or tie. Um, yeah, I mean, also Liverpool they just got back from a game where they literally didn't score in Turkey, so they're gonna feel every single, you know, they're gonna feel like they have to score. So I think they do score, but I do think Chelsea gets a result. And Liverpool slide continues. Moving on to Newcastle United versus Nottingham Forest. What you got?
Gonna keep this one simple. Newcastle money line. They take
Ooh,
care of business.
like it minus 155. That's not bad. Um, so once again, historical stuff. Last 5 times they've played, both teams have scored. 4 of those 5 games have seen over 3.5 goals. All of those games have had both teams to score. So honestly, I'm gonna take a shot in the dark here and go over 3.5 goals.
Ooh.
Plus plus 185. I think that's tremendous value.
Pretty.
Um, like I said in the correct score video, I think Ainge is gonna just absolutely go for it. He's gonna get his team a goal. They just got back from getting shut out, and so they're gonna absolutely feel the need. Look at that! Oh, both teams score minus 135. Holy
Mm.
cow!
Mm.
Um, honestly, I love this parlay right here. Newcastle over 3.5. Both teams score.
Yeah.
Yeah, I would say my I would say my best bets both teams to score, but I think just for funsies, I'd say over 3.5 is kind of just like a sprinkle play. Um, I mean, it's not bad, but like, yeah, I really like over 3.5. If you're being risky, you could probably do both, bet on both teams to score, and then sprinkle over 3.5. That's what I like.
All right.
Yeah, but main play is both teams to score. All right, next game. We got a lot of good stuff this
I
weekend.
agree.
I really do love it. Here's another game. Historical trends again. Last 5 times they've played, both teams have scored. And many people don't think about goals when they look at these two teams, but don't be surprised.
Yeah, I like that. Oh wow, minus 110. Um, like I said in the prediction video, I think Villa have started to find their form. I I think that they really put a foot down here. Give me Villa minus 1.5.
Hmm. I actually love that. Can I not do that? Where's that? Match lines, spread. Villa. Ooh, that's. I like that. Plus 150. Hmm. Yeah, guys, that's pretty valuable right there.
Yeah, I agree.
I will probably take that as well. Actually, I'll probably just take it safe and do Villa minus. Let's see. What's Villa? Yeah, Villa minus one is minus 115. I might take that just to be safe. But yeah, I like I like both of those. Villa, they seem like they are kind of back. They've had two consecutive home wins, and now they get to play Burnley, which is a fantastic fixture. I love Villa to win this game. But for best bets, I'd say both teams score minus 110 is pretty value compared to Villa minus 185 to win. Let's see. Wolves, Brighton. I don't like this.
Yeah, don't. I don't really like it either. What? Go back to game lines. One is that 165, 185 for Brighton money line.
That's minus 105.
Oh, minus 105.
Yeah.
Oh, oh, yeah. I'll take that. I'll take two of those. Could see.
Yeah. That's not bad. Mm, yeah, Wolves are in shambles. Mm, past couple times they've played at Wolves, there have been under 1.5 goals, I believe.
You're making a very, very small space for both of us to win if you do that.
I'm gonna go. What's under 1.5? Nah, I'm gonna go under 2.5 goals. I think Wolves are gonna do everything they can to not make this a shootout. Um, I think this is gonna be a 1-0, 2-0 win for either team. Hopefully, it's Brighton. But yeah, I don't. That pick scares me. I actually hate it, but I'm just gonna rock with it.
All right.
I mean, this game could absolutely be like 4-3, but
I mean, look, this game's not going to appear in. I don't think either of our best bets for the week,
hell no.
but there is value. There is value there.
Yeah. All right, what do you got for this game?
Um, I really like Palace Tino bet.
Oh, mm. Yeah, that is good value. Um, past three times they've played at Everton, Everton have not lost. Actually, I think the past five times these two teams have played, I don't think Everton have lost. So part of me wants to take Tino bet Everton. Yeah, Palace have not beaten Everton in past five
So
times.
are we going to be on opposite ends of the aisle here?
Yeah, but I really see this one being a draw, honestly. I don't see much separating these two teams.
What's it going to be? Just
I
going
just
back and forth.
I did ton of Everton, whatever.
Okay.
scares me though. Sprinkle draw, sprinkle draw.
All right.
Last game, Brentford City. Um, Actually gonna do a player prop here. The score or assist, Phil Foden.
Hmm.
He's got a pretty good record against Brentford. He's got seven, I believe, 7 goals in 7 matches against them. One of those games was a hat trick, and then he had a game where he had 2 goals. But I kind of feel like all eyes are going to be on Erling Haaland, as they usually are, for good measure.
Yeah,
Um,
I don't think Holland scores in this one.
yeah, I
I
had
get that
somebody
vibe too.
I had somebody ask if they should triple captain Haaland for this game, and I
No,
was like, dude, I don't think so, man. Brentford are good at home.
he
Everyone's
they,
going to be.
they should have triple captained him last weekend.
That's what I said against Burnley. Um, so I'm going to go with someone that a lot of people have kind of not forgotten about, but just he's kind of in the shadow of Holland. So I think Phil Foden will have a good performance against Brentford. So that's why I'm going to pick him.
Okay. Could you go back to the game lines, please? Hey, I mean, I want to just take City money line, but it's not that great.
It's not bad. Minus 155. That's
Yeah, I guess another one of my picks was -155. I'm just
yeah.
gonna keep it simple. I don't really think that both teams scored. I thought about saying both teams scored, no, but uh, I'm just gonna keep it black and white. Manchester City money line.
Okay. Yeah, I don't mind that. I mean, the G Tech is a fortress, but if anybody can figure out the voodoo of the G Tech, it's probably Pep Guardiola.
It probably is.
Um,
All right, best bet time.
Best bet time, baby. I honestly don't know what my best bet will be.
Well, I'll let you think on it for a second then, because mine, we're going to Old Trafford. Bayindir cannot keep a clean sheet to save his life. Neither can the defense in front of him. Both teams to score.
Yeah, I like it. I really do. Um, yeah, I'm gonna go with this game right here. Both teams scored in Newcastle. And now I'm gonna have a second. I'm gonna have a second best bet, and that's West Ham money line.
Yeah, right. Get out
That's
of
my
here.
that's my second best bet, guys. Don't be surprised. You can parlay that for $5 win 188. Yeah, why not? All right,
Nice.
that's all we got for you guys. Hope you enjoyed the video. Um, yeah, this is our favorite segment. This is probably our favorite video that we do during the week. Always enjoy making this for you guys and keeping track of records and stuff. Make sure you tune in to our other videos and our reels or shorts, YouTube shorts that we make. We are keeping you guys up to date. Honestly, the YouTube shorts the three bets that I've posted about have all hit 3-0 right now in that. Um, Recently took Galatasaray against Liverpool. Those should be my best bets. I should just rock with those, but I'm I'm silly, but anyways, guys, thank you for tuning in. Like, subscribe to the video. We'll see you next video, and as always, adios.
Adios.